A king lived in a country. He was very nice and kind-hearted. Queen was also very good like king. Many years had passed and they had no children. One day the queen felt that she was going to become a mother. After some time they have a daughter. Both king and his queen were very happy. A huge feast is held in the palace. Fairies are also invited in this feast. All the fairies are very happy to see the princess. Fairies bring beautiful gifts for the princess. The king had forgotten to call a fairy. It was black and very ugly. Black Fairy was also very cruel. When the Black Fairy came to know about the invitation, she got angry and went to palace and said, "King, you did not invite me to the feast because you thought I was ugly. Now I will punish you. You will remember whom you did not call. Princess dies when she is 15 years old. Then you will childless." Queen says to the Black Fairy, "We forgot to call you. Don't give this punishment to our daughter. This will happen. Your daughter will die." After saying this, Black Fairy disappears. The Fairy Queen has arrived. The Queen starts crying, seeing the Queen of Fairies, and says, "Please, Queen of Fairies, help us." The Fairy Queen said, "There is nothing else I can do, but the princess will not die at the age of 15. Then she will sleep for 100 years. After 100 years, a prince will come. The prince will touch the princess, then the princess will wake up. But Fairy Queen, at that time we will not even be alive. If the princess is asleep, all the people in the palace will fall asleep. After 100 years, the princess will wake up. The princess will touch everyone, and the whole palace will wake up." Saying this, the Fairy Queen disappeared. The princess now gradually grew up. When the princess turned 15 years old, one day, while playing in the garden, the princess fell down and fainted. Black Fairy was very happy to see this and went to the queen and said, "Your daughter has slept for 100 years." The princess was laid on the bed. The whole palace fell asleep, while the princess lay down. 100 years passed like this. One day the prince of the neighboring country was passing by the palace. When he saw the palace, he thought that he should go inside the palace. He went inside the palace and saw everyone sleeping. He was very surprised and entered a room. He saw a beautiful princess sleeping on the bed. Parents were also sleeping. He touched the king, but the king did not wake up. Then he touched the princess with his hands, and the princess woke up. She was surprised to see the prince. The princess saw her parents also sleeping near her. She touched her parents, and her parents woke up. She touched everyone in the palace in turn, and everyone got up. Everyone in the palace was very happy. When the fairies found out, they also came to the palace to congratulate. Then king thanked the prince and get the princess married to the prince. Everyone lived happily.